From a muddy riverbank in ancient Italy to the ruler of the known world, one civilization would rise higher than any before it and fall in a way the world would never forget. Empires are not built in a day, and they do not fall in a moment. Welcome to Learning Lane, where history becomes a story. Today, we uncover the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, a saga of ambition, conquest, glory, and collapse. Let's begin. Chapter 1: Birth of a City. The year is 753 BC. Along the banks of the Tiber River, a small settlement of farmers and shepherds struggles to survive. According to legend, twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, were abandoned as infants, rescued by a she-wolf, and raised to found a city. But destiny turns dark. Romulus kills Remus in a bitter conflict, and Rome is born in blood. Whether myth or memory, one truth remains. This humble village would become the heartbeat of the ancient world. Chapter 2: Kings, Tyrants, and Revolution. Rome was first ruled by kings. Some were builders. Others were tyrants. The final king, Tarquinius Superbus, ruled through fear. His cruelty ignited rebellion. In 509 BC, the Romans made a bold decision. They would never bow to kings again. Instead, they created a republic. A system where citizens elected leaders, laws ruled above men, and power was shared, at least in theory. It was the birth of political innovation and the foundation of Roman greatness. Chapter 3: The Republic expands. Rome did not conquer with chaos. It conquered with discipline. Roman soldiers trained relentlessly. They marched in perfect formation. They built roads behind them, not only to travel, but to control. City by city, kingdom by kingdom, Rome absorbed Italy, then turned outward. But beyond the sea waited an enemy worthy of Rome itself. Chapter 4: The Punic Wars. Across the Mediterranean stood Carthage, rich, powerful, and proud. War was inevitable. In the Second Punic War, Carthaginian general Hannibal shocked the world by marching war elephants across the frozen Alps. Roman legions fell. Cities burned. Rome stood on the edge of destruction. But Rome did not surrender. Instead, General Scipio Africanus struck Carthage itself, forcing Hannibal to return home and face defeat. In 146 BC, Rome destroyed Carthage completely. The Mediterranean became Rome's sea. Chapter 5: Power corrupts the Republic. Victory brought wealth. Wealth brought inequality. Small farmers lost land. Slavery spread. The Senate grew corrupt. Violence entered politics. And into this chaos stepped one man: Julius Caesar. In 1949 BC, he crossed the Rubicon River, an act of rebellion that triggered civil war. Caesar emerged victorious and was declared dictator for life. But power creates fear. On the Ides of March, 44 BC, Caesar was stabbed to death by senators, men who believed they were saving the republic. But instead, they sealed its fate. Chapter 6: Birth of an Empire. Rome fell into chaos once more, until Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, rose above all rivals. In 27 BC, the Senate named him Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. The republic still existed, in name. But Rome had become something new: an empire. Chapter 7: Pax Romana. For nearly 200 years, the empire flourished. This era became known as the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. Roads stretched across continents. Aqueducts carried water to cities. Trade linked Africa, Europe, and Asia. Law, architecture, and culture thrived. Emperors like Trajan, Hadrian, and Marcus Aurelius expanded and stabilized the empire. At its peak, Rome ruled over 60 million people. From the misty hills of Britain to the golden sands of Egypt, Rome had become the center of the world. Chapter 8: Life in the Empire. But Rome was not only built on marble and gold. It was built on hierarchy. Patricians ruled. Plebeians worked. Slaves had no rights. In massive arenas like the Colosseum, Crowds roared as gladiators fought to the death, not for honor, but for entertainment. Yet Rome also gave humanity concrete and engineering, roads and bridges, legal systems, urban planning. Rome shaped civilization itself. Chapter 9: The Rise of Christianity. In the early empire, Christians were hunted, executed, silenced. But faith is harder to destroy than armies. In 313 CE, Emperor Constantine legalized Christianity. By 380 CE, it became the empire's official religion, transforming Roman identity forever. The gods of marble fell silent. The cross replaced the eagle. Rome was changing. Chapter 10: Cracks in the Empire. After 180 CE, the empire began to weaken. Emperors were assassinated. The economy collapsed under inflation and heavy taxation. Armies relied increasingly on foreign mercenaries. Borders stretched too far to defend. And worst of all, Romans began to lose faith. Not just in their leaders, but in Rome itself. Chapter 11: The Barbarian Storm. From the north came the Goths. From the east, the Huns. From across the Rhine and Danube, wave after wave of invaders pressed against Roman borders. In 410 CE, the unthinkable happened. Rome was sacked. The Eternal City, violated for the first time in nearly 800 years. And in 455 CE, it happened again. Rome was no longer eternal. Chapter 12: Divided Empire. In desperation, Emperor Diocletian split the empire into two. The Western Roman Empire, with Rome as its heart, and the Eastern Roman Empire, with Constantinople as its capital. The East would survive another 1,000 years. But the West was dying. Chapter 13: Fall of Rome. The year is 476 CE. A Germanic general named Odoacer marches into Rome and removes the last emperor, a boy named Romulus Augustulus. No great battle. No final speech. Just silence. After over 1,000 years, the Western Roman Empire is gone. Chapter 14: Why Rome Fell. Rome did not fall from one blow. It collapsed from within. Corruption, weak leadership, economic decay, military decline, overexpansion, civil wars, invasions. Like a towering statue cracked at the base, Rome crumbled slowly, until nothing remained standing. Chapter 15: The Eternal Legacy. But Rome never truly died. Its laws shape modern governments. Its roads formed Europe's foundations. Its architecture inspires our cities. Its language became the root of modern tongues. And its history reminds us: no empire lasts forever. But ideas can. From shepherd huts to marble palaces. From kings to emperors. From glory to ruin. The Roman Empire rose. And fell. But its shadow still stretches across the modern world. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Right here on Learning Lane. Tell us in the comments, which Roman moment shocked you the most? Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll see you again on Learning Lane.